I'm Lynn Dana, and this is my shop. Not only do we sell this product, but we live this life. You never know what we're going to be doing next or where we're going to be, but we're always having fun.
I'm Brom Wilson. I produce this show. I try to get you all the great action shots without getting ran over.
Together we are Ryde It T.V. This week on Ryde It T.V, we've got an epic adventure for you guys. We're taking wounded soldiers, we're meeting up with Craig from the Road Warriors, and we're going to the Florida Everglades.
Yeah, and what we're going to do...
It's going to be a great time. We're taking flyboards out. We're going to Sea-Doos set up with this BRP, shipping them out there. So we're going to get boats out.
And we're also going
to
get on...
We're going to be on flyboards and Sea-Doos. Let's get you out on the water.
Seriously?
What?
My name is Craig Anders with the Road Warrior Foundation. We are an organization that takes veterans on adventures and challenges that honor their service and sacrifice. So a couple months back, and when we were in Daytona for Bike Week, sat down and talked to Len and Brom and Laramie, and we all kind of talked about maybe shooting a show together and getting to do something. So I said, hey, 10,000 Islands, perfect spot.
Well, just take a look at this clock right here. Plane leaves off the ground at 10:55. Ryde It trips, we are always running on lens time, and what that is pretty much just running late.
We're late for everything.
Not even fashionably late. We're late. Like you done missed the bus late. Here's the problem: planes don't run on lens time.
Yes, they do. They get to go fast. Planes are faster than cars.
I
so
promise
it's
you.
lens time.
I promise you they don't. It's like Beavis and Butthead goes to the airport.
You're too heavy. You're too yellow.
Get into.
Is your cord stuck? The fun part about Ryde It trips, it's constantly a battle between Brom and Laramie and I to figure out who's going to be the stooge that comes out on top.
Ryde It trips, a little like Beavis and Butthead meets Dumb and Dumber. Oh, I'm sorry. Laramie's getting stuck by a jellyfish. Then we're gonna pee on his leg.
Back in Florida.
You're gonna die this weekend.
Why would you say that? That ain't even
The
right.
shark's gonna get you or something.
I've never rode Sea-Doos in ocean waves. I think that's going to be pretty cool.
You're gonna be able to get some pretty good air off those.
I think so too.
I don't think we need any more time.
I think you can get 30 feet.
And you're gonna need to catch some air when you're running from them sharks.
We got a Sea-Doo over here. We got a couple Sea-Doos back there. There's even a Spyder hiding in the bushes over there.
Got off the plane, met up with Craig with the Road Warriors, and the house was over the top awesome.
It was amazing. It was like a mansion on Marco Island, had a pool out back, and had a hot tub.
We're ready to trash this place.
Yeah.
This is killer.
Serve the bigger beds for folks that brought their spouses with them. But
No problem.
it's all working out good.
Wow, hot tub.
Yeah, hot tub. We got everything out here. Brom, Len.
Pleasure. I'm Lynn.
Len. And Brom.
This is Brom.
Sorry, I kind of put those together, Brom.
Swimming for 10 bucks.
first thing in the morning, we're hitting the jet skis. Craig's got a boat. We're gonna go down to the 10,000 Islands, have some fun in the mangroves.
Sunrise over the ocean in the morning was awesome. Craig was in the kitchen, was cooking breakfast already. And no problem, was headed straight there. He didn't even care about the sun, he just wanted to eat.
Oh, I know, coffee. I gotta keep myself busy.
It was really cool to share the house with that caliber of guys. They were all injured in some way from their years of service, but you could tell that that did not hold them back in any way.
All right, so this morning we're gonna be heading out. We're gonna get the boats over in Goodland, which is a nice little town just east of here. Beautiful little marina. It's kind of like an old Florida fishing town. We're gonna be dropping there. We'll be heading south, kind of down towards Cape Romano. There's this cool old place where they got rid of some houses, and there's like these dome houses there from like 25 years ago that just are abandoned. They got taken by the storms, and now they're kind of out in the water. So it's a really cool place. It almost looks like a scene from Star Wars. I think out of there we'll probably head into Everglades City, and there's this place called the Ryde It Gun Club, and that is like your best old Florida fishing village, like best representation of what old Florida used to look like. Probably by that time, be late in the day, I might be a little tired of being on the water, sunburned, have some fun. So I'll come back here, maybe get a little dinner, jump in the pool, and call it a day.
On the water, we're just entering the 10,000 Islands, and I have to say, by water, this is amazing.
One of my favorite parts about this trip was getting the veterans out on the waters. They took off on the Sea-Doos, and all you can see is smiles.
Adventure therapy, wind therapy is kind of our thing. It's kind of what we're trying to, I don't want to say trademark because that's a legal term, but we're trying to trademark adventure and wind therapy using Sea-Doos and Can-Am Spyders and all the BRP Powersports. And you know, it's quite simply a way to get away, focus on what's in front of you, be in ultimate control, and not have your life running the show for once. You're running the show. And it really does change some people for the better.
Came around the corner and there was all these weird round looking white houses sticking up out of the water.
They're just kind of sitting out in the middle of the water. It looks like a scene from Star Wars. It's really cool. You can go swimming in around there, snorkeling, spearfishing. It's a really neat place to kind of go out and just see something that's kind of become merged with nature.
Couldn't ask for a better day. What is it, about 80 degrees out? Water's nice and calm.
We've been out on the ocean. We decided to take a break. We picked one of the 10,000 islands. It had its own beach, pulled in, hung out with the veterans.
The trip's been awesome so far. Ryde It T.V out here with some of the wounded vets.
We're going to probably head out here, get some lunch in a little while, but we found this cool beach here on Panther Key, and we get to kind of chill and enjoy the sun, and it's not too it's not too crazy, but we're having fun. This is Everglades City we're pulling into here. It's kind of a fishing town. It's old Florida at its best. We're going to go to the Rod and Gun Club. It's a little place to eat, get a little gas if we need it. Water's a little darker down here, but this is the gateway to the Everglades, and if we're lucky, maybe we'll see a gator or two. Probably eat some gator for lunch.
Finally, lunchtime. Craig has this really awesome lunch plan. He's at the Rod and Gun Club, Everglades City. It's supposed to be really cool, like old Florida. I'm starving. But supposed to serve like gator and everything there.
We are headed to the Rod and Reel restaurant and hotel. We're gonna go in and get some real authentic seafood. And I'm gonna have mac and cheese.
It's pretty cool riding through the channels and stuff, and it's so beautiful out here. It's a good time with all the other veterans, building that camaraderie. Good time with Ryde It T.V and the Road Warrior Foundation, just having a blast out here.
Events like this get us back together, and we have fun, and then we show the average person out there that has no injuries that there's no limit for us. You know, people like you make it happen for us, so we appreciate everything you guys do for us.
Just enjoying the water, nice weather. We got really lucky with the waves, and it's just a beautiful day. But
It's been an incredible day out on the water, but Craig's got a giant barbecue planned back at the casa, and I know Brom's stomach's hollering, so we're headed back.
I swear, if I wasn't around, Lynn would die.
Huge shish kebabs. Going on the grill right now. Awesome.
Alright, dinner's ready.
Flat out.
Everybody down.
Alright, so I spent 6.5 years on active duty Air Force. Came down here, work at MacDill Air Force Base with Craig Anders, the founder of the Road Warrior Foundation. It's to get everybody, I think it's good to get everybody, all the guys back together, get that sense of camaraderie like you have when you're back serving.
These guys have given so much for their country and for us to defend for our freedom that just this little bit that I've done today is not even close to what they have paid and sacrifices they have made for us that I don't think we can give enough for them.
The Sea-Doo Spark. It's bringing the fun your family has been dreaming of. Easy to own and a thrill to ride. But the biggest rush is realizing you can own one now. The Sea-Doo Spark, starting at $55.99.
What you got next? What you got? What's the next project? What's the next project?
If you're looking to play on the road or off the road, or even in the water, Pitbull has you covered. We have a complete line of Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs, as well as Can-Am Spyders and all the parts and accessories. With industry-leading performance, Sea-Doo is the way to go when it comes to water sports. Come in today and see us at Pitbull Powersports in Springfield, Missouri, 1332 North Glenstone.
Come into Pitbull Powersports.
Live the life.
The world's first and only on-water braking system gives you greater control over your watercraft. Simply squeeze a lever, and IBR stops you up to 100 feet sooner. For increased safety and better collision avoidance, an innovation in watercraft control honored by the U.S. Coast Guard. IBR also makes for easier docking and superior low-speed maneuverability. To control other watercraft, you have to use one hand to pull up and down on a mechanical lever. With IBR, you can keep both hands on the handlebars and shift quickly and easily between forward and reverse just by squeezing and releasing a lever. Plus, a Sea-Doo watercraft with IBR automatically starts in neutral, so unlike other watercraft, you don't immediately move forward. Intelligent brake and reverse, available on select Sea-Doo watercraft for more control and greater peace of mind.
It's day 2 on the water. We're going to ramp this up a little bit, take the veterans out. We're going to get them flyboarding today. This is going to be a great time.
We're loading up the boats and jet skis again. We're going to go hit the water again. We're gonna hook up the Flyboard today, let some of these guys try it out.
Today I plan on having the best day I've had on the water since yesterday. I don't think it's gonna top yesterday.
What do you think, man? You excited?
I'm pretty excited. I just gotta figure out a way how to do this Flyboard. I'm gonna stick my hands down there and just hold on to it real tight.
We are installing a Flyboard. But we're doing it Ryde It T.V fashion on the side of the road. 10 minutes before we go Flyboarding.
Got it. Why don't you give me that other pin?
Putting a Flyboard on is not too bad. With minimum tools, about 30 minutes in a parking lot, you can have your ski converted over to an awesome Flyboard Ultra super party fun machine.
We decided to put Craig on the Flyboard first, kind of give the veterans a rundown of how the Flyboard works.
I just kind of golfing around a while, just get the hang of it.
There's always a little bit of a learning curve to the Flyboard. The curve kind of goes like this.
This is most important.
It was a rocky start.
So he keeps going forward like that.
First time I went over backwards pretty hard. You know, I was reasonably thinking I could still continue doing this and get good at it.
What happened to the boat?
Second time, went up pretty high, went over. I think I landed right in my ear because I'm pretty sure water shot out the other side.
My interpretation and impression of Craig flyboarding.
By the third time I went up, I felt like I had a pretty good control of the board. Len was really jacking it up there and shooting the throttle and making sure we got our heights worth out of it. But it was really cool. And once you get the hang of it, you get the hang of it and you can control it. It's awesome. You really have a lot of control over it, a lot more than you might think. So.
It really looks like it kind of looks like he's walking.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
You know, we had a veteran, Justin, he's a double above the knee amputee, and you know, we kind of said, well, how are we going to get this guy up to a Flyboard?
Talk about inspiring. Justin, who is a double amputee, crawls off the Sea-Doo, swims out, and gets on the Flyboard with no legs. Respect.
And he took the reins. He jumped on this Flyboard. He sat in between the two bindings and jammed his hands in. And just using brute force strength, he got himself up out of the water. I've never seen anybody do anything like that.
Yay!
He almost got it. All the boats went wild. We had people around us watching, going crazy, cheering. It was such an inspirational moment, and it just proves that you cannot hold people down. The human spirit overcomes everything.
Woohoo!
Seemed like everybody did really well. I mean, it was amazing. Some of the guys were missing a leg or missing both legs. They were able to get up on the Flyboard. That floored me. That was so cool.
I think actually Laramie was the only one that did bad. Like he went head first into a sandbar.
Yeah. I mean,
so only casualty of the day was that.
I mean, there's a flat spot. I think.
Guys, they got him skill.
So we went all out. This was just a top-notch experience all around. Thanks to Ryde It T.V. and you know, the ability to just get an amazing house and great food and you know, great friends and spend some quality time together. We had some great veterans come out that deserved every bit of it, and we just had an absolute blast. It was beyond any of my expectations, and you know, the Road Warrior Foundation, Steve and I were just very appreciative that we were able to put on such a great event with the help of Ryde It T.V.
We had an incredible time with the veterans. Craig out on the water. It was a great time hanging out with them, but our plane doesn't leave for another day, so we're gonna go spend some time on the beach.
Craig is a good friend of ours, and he's putting this together with Steve. Him and Steve are top notch. They're both soldiers themselves, and it's an honor to be here. I love the life we live, and these guys make it possible.
Working with the veterans this weekend was awesome. I can't express how much respect I have for these guys. To all veterans, active service, Ryde It T.V, we thank you.
Sorry, they're throwing stuff at me on the beach here.
I'm Bron Wilson, and this is called Lynn Wacko-Noodle.
Feel like mixing things up a bit? Then get to your safe Madison code. Visit commonbond.co/Pandora.
Hey, Lynn.
Application rate for 10 minutes.
Here, grab this. All right, dinner's ready.
Beast! We're gonna feed the beast!
Everybody better be hungry.
That was because of the noodle thing.
It was a great shot.